Don't stick about. A torch will keep you safe. More or less. I'll keep an eye for other true souls, and then head to camp. Can't get out of here fast enough. Don't stick about. There's things in the dark, true soul. Things that have been touched by the curse.
I can feel the Shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. The Shadow Curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. Carried away? Hardly. The proof is right there. Just be grateful someone can handle this place. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars, perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Looks like it succumbed to the curse before it died. I bet it was hell to kill.
No day, no night. It's as though time itself has abandoned this place. Similar to the astral plane in some ways. Wouldn't you say, Lae'zel?
Hardly. The astral plane is threaded with light and silver, life-giving and wondrous in all directions. Nothing like this dismal abyss.
Easy.
I got faith. I just got common sense too.
I've been pondering something, Lae'zel. Why is it the Githyanki have belly buttons? When they hatch from eggs?
I did not grant you permission to gaze upon my midriff.
I wasn't gazing, merely observing. Though that can hardly be said for a certain someone else.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch! You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet he was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing. Right you are. Go through and talk to Kansif. He's been waiting. Wait, you're joking, yeah? But we're ready to go. You just need to tell Kansif inside. So you want me to... I mean, I'll just go and, No! No!
Mr. Kemp, it's too quiet out here.
Can we get moving? Nab these boots from a gnome and then those bloody...
Stay sharp. These shadows can sneak up on you.
I sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness.
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. It's ancient.
I've never seen such a concentration of shadow magic. We must forge on, but carefully. It will corrupt any who lack the power to control it. Not all wizards are made the same, nor do we wield the same powers. This magic is the very antithesis of all that Weave stands for. A magic of confusion and corruption, drawn forth only by those desperate or damned enough to accept its degradations. Followers of Mystra, those who call on the true Weave, are expressly forbidden to indulge it. What an interesting question. Technically, of course I could dabble in such practices. I've yet to find a form of magic I'm not a born natural in wielding. As for whether I should wield it, that would rather depend on the circumstances and how closely I felt Mystra was watching. Now, I think it's time we moved on to lighter subjects, for we too are lost to the darkness. Was there anything else? Oh, you know me, never the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already. Consuming those items would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang in the footnotes of history. She expects those who seek to use the Weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre? Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Doing to it?
God. A Dryder. I always thought the stories were exaggerated.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us.
Flesh for you, my queen. But who are they?
Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
And you? What are you? Apart from a torturer of liars.
More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the Dar, same as us.
Your minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do nicely. We have our queen's favor. She speaks to us, protects us, graces us with her blessing.
And her magic lamp.
And they are jealous of your gift, Majesty. But you gave it to us, and we always keep it close. No! Our queen gave it to us. If they wish to walk through the darkness alone, they are welcome to.
Good. Now, are we ready to depart?
Bless us again, Majesty. Shine your light. Protect us. Come. Follow and stay close. Do not leave the light. Do not feed the shadows.
You heard him. Move out!
I'm a tad surprised you change into more comfortable garb at Camp Lazel. You struck me as a sleeps in her armor type.
You should stay in the light.
It would cause too much noise during my nighttime
Want to become shadows.
I do not wish to alert foes of our location.
Nighttime exertions? Oh, I see. Well, considerate of you, I suppose.
They leave us again. Very well, my queen. We will wait. Come back! Stay in light, Majesty. They must keep up. Shadows are hungry.
Ain't all got 10 legs.
Patience, Majesty, you bless us with patience.
Looks like an ambush.
Turn to the light. Do not stray. Do the fiends want to die in the dark, Majesty? They leave us again. Very well, my queen. We'll wait.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Come back! Turn to the light. We need
No time to waste.
The dance macabre. Let's go.
I fear neither shadow.
No god needed.
You will die. The Absolute wills it so. Step to it.
Need to stay focused. Moving.
Wretched little things. No better than the shadows. But no matter, Majesty, they are already dead and soon forgotten.
Aside from the wounds of battle, you can't see...
All dead, Majesty. It is time for us to move on. They will hurry, Majesty. They will not keep you waiting.
Blast scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this battlefield.
Imagine the glorious din of it all. The streaming banners, the charging knights, the piles of severed limbs and heads.
I'd rather not, if it's all the same to you.
Like will be done. This darkness is cursed. I can feel it leeching the life from me.
I've had 2 training wheels.
An efficient path.
Get on. They must hurry. Want to die in the dark, Majesty? Shadows and heretics, Majesty. But they won't stop us. They can't stop us! Come back!
You look twitchy, Stone Skin. Afraid of the dark?
In this place, only a fool wouldn't be.
Want to die in the dark, Majesty? They leave us again. Very well, my queen. We will wait. Come back! They must stay in the light, Majesty. Turn to the light. Do not stray.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
We will wait. The shadows are darkest here, hungriest here. Do not stray from the light, no matter what they promise you.
There's the tower now, big lad. Your bridge is still clean.
My blade is, but that can change. Just keep talking.
They will be silent.
Moonrise
Approach
Towers
your
at
sanctuary,
last.
Majesty.
Make no mistake. I will have answers about...
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
New meat, Drider.
Oh, the Queen said them. Her Majesty's flesh grows full and glorious.
Move.
His thoughts seek yours, searching, grasping. Your parasite squirms in recognition.
Disciple Zarel's in the Great Hall. She'll be wanting to see you. Rest of you, head on in.
The others will go in, but I will go up. My Queen summons me to her chapel to be in her presence. I hear you, sweet Majesty. I am coming. My Queen.
No food waiting for us. It's barbaric. They got plenty of prisoners for the roasting.
In her name.
To diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end, wasn't it?
The obstacles ahead of us promise to be higher still. Which will make the pleasure of it.
We are favored. We are blessed.
A mere shadow of a creature.
The blessed will.
I itched to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
If you have coin, then show it. Get moved.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
To stand this close to her. I never thought I'd make
Keep a blade close.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern there. To think the Absolute graces such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we
we once called monsters.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, Truce? Blessed by association, let's say. I come to pay proper respect. I bow, but the Zentarim prefer to look their business partners in the eye. For another in the business? Don't see. These faithful folk don't ask for much. Just some cargo moved to the city. But my goodness, do they pay generously. Oh, true soul! I couldn't burden your spirit with such material concerns. But I'm always happy to trade. An honor. Ever at your service.
An honor.
My faith will guide me.
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley. Then the dreams came.
My brother had the dreams too. Same as me.
The Absolute calls us all to Hades Plane. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Assume nothing.
Brothers,
Lost
Sister.
in thought.
pray with me while we wait.
I'm
Watch your
not worthy.
back.
I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts,
What's to say they could
one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
Wits and blades always sharp.
To stand this close to her power. I never thought I'd make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the
Careful,
absolute
I
grace
died.
is such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. We once called monsters.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What? You spread!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Your mind extends outward and grasps at nothing.
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little.
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative. Ah, the the true soul who delivered a grove of non-believers into the Absolute's arms. And what do you have to contribute? As if more evidence were needed. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No. No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal. You serious? We don't stand a chance.
Meat sounds above. Here. No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat? You share.
Her cathedral will stand in the city, true soul. On the
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
Should they accept the Absolute? Ugh. Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods.
Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed. Nimble, check for gaps, cracks, anything to leverage the rock. Nichols.
Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only. You've been let off with a warning, but you will not be so lucky next time.
Did you request this post too? I'm glad I got the Warden and not Zarel. Don't get chatty with the prisoners, mind you. The Warden won't like that.
You spark of the familiar. Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland.
Whatever your business, a warning. None may speak to the prisoners. Disciple Balthazar was most clear.
I know. We all know. Their whispers are as subtle as a knife in... Little good it'll do. No lockpick can breach the Absolute's domain, but watching them try is almost endearing. No need. Once they realize escape is impossible, the Absolute will extend her hand and they will accept. Let them think they chose their fate. It is better, I find. The floor is yours, but stay your tongue. Do not speak to those behind bars.
He sounds important. And I'm afraid the mere dregs are the only ones left in my care.
Don't speak to the prisoners.
adored Minthara, brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an unexpected weakness. A longing for acceptance and affection from a mortal.
You have no right!
We have every right.
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her. No, this is our duty.
Peace, sister. Let us observe the true soul's methods. Perhaps we can learn from them. Her mind is yours. Break it.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Cannot hide, submit, embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute. Your intrusion, expanding to occupy every inch of Minthara's.
Weak. You shouldn't have interfered.
The Drow's mind is resilient even now. Do not be ashamed that you could not break it.
None of you will break me!
Wrong! Blood and we have you,
Minthara.
Come to observe, true soul. We are erasing her. No,
peace. Her mind is yours.
Immediately, her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Blood and You come to observe, truth. We are erasing her.
No, Pete. Her mind is your...
Immediately, your mind is swept into a... Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and navigating the storm. You reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
You came. I prayed that you would. But there are no gods left to me. This thing that speaks inside me, it has all but destroyed me. But it fears you. Even so, I cannot resist it while my tormentors live. I didn't dare hope. I owe you more than my life. I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
No. My sister only meant to compliment your delicate work.
Indeed. Seems I have a bit to learn yet. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on.
An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live. And look at you, right here with me. I suggest we leave, silently.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do. The guard isn't convinced. You'll have to fight your way out.